LEGO Brick Fan Productions here, and today we'll be reviewing the Witch-king battle set, which retails for $14.99 in the US and contains 101 pieces, is meant for ages 8 through 14, and is set number 79015. Now this is part of the Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies line, and here's a good look at the front, showing, you know, a typical battle scene. Here's the side, the back, and it's one of those punch-in boxes that's typical for the smaller boxes. But yeah, let's get on to the time-lapse build of this set. Here's the set well built up and finished, and as you can see, this set contains 25 pages of building instructions and only one manual. Let's start out by looking at the minifigures included with this set. As you can see, our first minifigure up here is Galadriel, and she appears to be holding the file of Galadriel, which is just a simple transparent gem. And she does have some very nice torso printing, which you can see here after I remove the hair. That also continues on the back with the cape, which looks very nice as well. If you remove the cape, however, this is what you will see for the back printing. And here's Galadriel's alternate face with the hair on. Next up, we have Elrond here, another elf holding some elf weaponry, and as you can see, he has one serious face and one smiling face. Here's a closer look at Elrond's torso and leg printing, and here's a closer look at the torso printing on Elrond's back. And last but certainly not least of these three excellent minifigures is the Witch-king, who seems to be carrying a Morgul blade, and he has a crown which is the same all the way around. He has hair printing or something like that on the back of his head because the back of the head is showing, meaning that they can't actually put a second expression. He's got the same cape that came with the ring race except in white. His torso's got some white and gray printing with some green highlights on there. Same with the legs. And here's a look at the green highlighted back printing of the Witch-king. In addition to all these awesome features, the Witch-king's head glows in the dark. Before we go on to the actual set, 4 extra pieces are included with this set: a skeleton leg, a skeleton arm, a goldish dagger, and this red piece. Now, as for the actual set, the build is decent. You do sort of get the parts to build up a skeleton minifigure, however they're scattered throughout. And there are 2 and sort of a 3rd play feature. The first play feature is a skeleton arm here, and it's supposed to launch these, so it works pretty nicely. And this feature gives you a spot to put on the Witch-king, and there's a little axle piece right here. You can use it to swing them around, and I actually really like that feature. I know they've used it before, it just doesn't seem like something they do that much, and I do really like this. The thing that's sort of a 3rd play feature is that you can detach these 2 chunks, and that's sort of a play feature right there. The set, it makes a nice addition to the Dol Guldur sets from the previous line, because this does take place in Dol Guldur. However, out of all the Dol Guldur builds we've gotten so far, this is definitely the worst. The other ones were a lot better. Now I'm going to talk about the accuracy of the set. There's really only one problem with the set, as yes, this scene does take place in Dol Guldur. The one thing that is inaccurate is this guy right here. This is actually not the version of the Witch-king that you see in the movie. It is, however, accurate to the version that you see in the Fellowship of the Ring movie when Frodo puts on the ring and these guys come up to him. So it doesn't make any sense why they would make one that's not actually in that scene. But besides that, this set is pretty good. I would have wished it would have been at least down to $13, and I can understand why. These minifigures are all exceptionally well done. You get Galadriel and the Witch-king and another version of Elrond. The build, like I said, is not too great. However, it doesn't matter, because if you're buying the set, you're really only going to buy it for the minifigures. And if you are a collector of the Hobbit sets, then this will go great as a small add-on piece to the other Dol Guldur pieces. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this review, and this is LEGO Brick Fan Productions, signing out.